Hey, Denius here. If we are recording, I'll let you see my little wonderful environment at Panera. And we're going to talk about a function, little NPM library I wrote called thistle, which deals with code like this. So you might have seen code like the following in JavaScript. I'm going to say the following instead of this so we don't get confused. And a function like the following accepts an argument that is visibly listed in its signature and declared as arg, but it also expects that its context object, the object that's passed via the this keyword, contains a function called ready and a function called error. And I think that there's a different way to write this, and that's with this library thistle. Here, let me show you the color-coded version. Thistle, by being a higher order function, or a function that accepts a function and returns an altered version of that function, is effectively a macro that lets you, again, take code like the following and instead write code like this. Well, now, why would you do this? Why would you do the following? You would do it because of a number of reasons listed in the documentation, but let me show you what I think this does for your code count. I mean, on the one hand, the characters that kind of represent your function declarations and ceremony, there's a few more of them in the thistle version. We're talking about the function declaration. And then the stuff related to the keyword this is about the same. I mean, in the case where you're calling this twice and the name of the library is thistle, it's going to be about even, but as you have more calls to this, you'll be having savings with the library. And of course, the green code explicitly excludes anything related to this or the function ceremony, so it's going to be equal in both cases. So on the surface, maybe there's a little more ceremony with the following thistle library. On the other hand, what it lets you do is have functions with only regular scoping. That's called lexical scoping. And the scoping rules for this being different, or dynamic scoping, is a common source of errors in JavaScript. So anytime that you need to write a function this way, install thistle from npm, I'll put a link, and write your function this way instead. And you will have a ball. So I hope you enjoyed this.